Walmart's recent shareholder meeting turned contentious as investors pushed back against certain company policies. The heated discussions centered around executive pay practices, environmental initiatives, and labor policies. Shareholders advocating for reform argue that Walmart's decisions are out of step with its stated goals of sustainability and social responsibility. Walmart's board, however, defended its policies as necessary for long-term growth and profitability. The clash highlights a growing trend of shareholder activism in the corporate world, as investors demand greater accountability from industry leaders. Regional banks are grappling with an uphill battle as rising deposit costs eat into their profitability. A surge in competition for deposits has forced many institutions to offer higher interest rates, putting pressure on their margins. These challenges come as broader economic uncertainty looms, leading to reduced loan growth and increased credit risks. For smaller banks that lack the scale of their larger competitors, the financial strain could trigger consolidation or, in some cases, closures. Investors are watching closely as earnings reports paint a mixed picture of the sector's resilience. As inflation cools, the Federal Reserve faces a new political complication: former President Donald Trump's criticisms of its policies. Trump's statements, echoing frustrations from certain sectors of the economy, add political pressure to an already delicate balancing act. The Fed's efforts to maintain economic stability while achieving its inflation targets have been met with mixed public sentiment, complicating its ability to operate independently. Analysts warn that political interference could erode trust in the central bank's decision-making, further destabilizing markets. TikTok's future in the United States hangs by a thread as lawmakers ramp up pressure on ByteDance, the app's Chinese parent company. With bipartisan support for a nationwide ban gaining traction, TikTok faces a deadline to divest from ByteDance or risk being prohibited altogether. The stakes are high, not only for the app's millions of users but also for advertisers who rely on its vast reach. Analysts predict a ban could redirect billions of ad dollars to competing platforms like Instagram and YouTube, while posing a significant economic blow to content creators dependent on TikTok's monetization tools.